Hey everybody, guess who I have on today? On our favorite clients. It's ORL. It's actually, we have a little bit of backup. You hear that, Howard?
Backup?
Yeah, we have some sort of echoing right now. I'm not exactly sure what that's from. But anyway, you guys, I have Howard with ORL, Howard Kaufman, and he's one of my favorite vendors. And we have some exciting news for you today. I have never had this deal before, ever. Like, I did not think he just came out with this out of nowhere for me. So we are going to have a 50% off deal on, well, first of all, I'm sorry, for a 50% off deal on this Mango bundle that he put together for me for Black Friday and for Cyber Monday. It's going to go through, I believe, is it Tuesday or Wednesday, Howard?
I think we're going through Tuesday.
I don't even remember. It's a long time. It's long enough because you guys will absolutely want to get this. So we have the CBD products at 50% off. We have the non-CBD products at 50% off. And it's going to be the mouthwash, the toothpaste, and the breath spray. Like, how cool is that? I've never had that from him before, and he always gives me the best deals. So, Howard, would you like to describe this?
Yeah, and Jenny, I really appreciate your enthusiasm, and we felt it was really important to support you in creating a very unique Jenny Gold Standard only offer, and that is what we're calling our mega bundle. So it would be our toothpaste and mouthwash and breath spray, both with and without CBD, your choice.
Toothpaste?
50% off.
The mouthwash.
Period. 50% off starting really now. I mean, it's active really now through Tuesday. Yeah, so from now through the holiday, through the Cyber Monday, into early part of next week.
Yeah. And nobody knows right now, except for people in Colorado, why the breath spray is coming back and really needed, because we were just told that 3 counties, now Denver County's gone under mask mandate too. So there's Jefferson County, Adams County, Arapahoe County, and Denver County, like the 3 largest. Waiting for Douglas County now. We have a feeling that's going to happen pretty soon. So the breath spray, awesome. And we have CBD and non-CBD. So, Howard, would you like to just tell them about the non-CBD products?
Certainly. So we offer 3 basic flavor profiles. So we've got our fresh mint, which, first of all of our products are formulated to deliver a perfect pH balance. And we only use organic xylitol and natural ingredients, including plant-based essential oils, vitamins, and minerals, all in eco-friendly packaging. And why the pH balance is so important to your oral care and really your overall health. It fights inflammation, and the science shows that your mouth, your mouth can be very acidic. Our diet, tea, coffee, wine, a lot of the foods we eat, sports nutrition drinks, things like Gatorade, even things like blueberries, strawberries, real fruit is very acidic. And by consuming that, again, some of this food is healthy, right? But you're dropping your mouth's pH well below 5.3. That's kind of the magic number. And when your pH falls below 5.3, it significantly increases the likelihood that bad bacteria will start colonizing in your mouth, ultimately creating what's known as biofilm. And that leads to bad breath. That leads to gingivitis. That can lead to gum irritation. That ultimately, if not treated properly, can lead to things like cavity formation and some other serious oral care issues that you may have. So the beauty with ORL is that by being perfectly formulated at that perfect pH, you're raising your mouth to fight off that development of the biofilm, and you're eliminating the bad bacteria, but you're maintaining the good bacteria in your mouth. So you're giving your mouth a fighting chance. And our goal originally was, and I've used this before, but like the broken clock on the wall, it's going to be correct at least twice a day.
Yeah.
If you adopted ORL, say in the morning, and then in the evening, you're raising your mouth towards that perfect 7.0 pH.
Yeah.
And as you mentioned, Jenny, the breath spray really becomes very portable. So throughout the day, whether you're out and about, working, remotely, you can be in your car. And now, as you said, unfortunately, if some places are now starting to enforce
Yeah.
mask mandates, it really offsets the bad breath, the dry mouth,
Yeah.
and on the go, you're able to improve your pH throughout the day because it really helps with your mouth fighting inflammation. And we know more and more science is out there about the importance of just our overall body, not just your mouth,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm talking now general terms, fighting inflammation, how
Mm-hmm.
detrimental that is for your health. So as people are becoming more mindful about what they're consuming and what they're putting in their body,
Yes.
ORL plays at least a small part with what option, giving you choice with what you can do with your daily oral care.
Mhm. Absolutely. And for me, for example, you guys all know I have Lyme disease. I have a multitude of other autoimmune diseases too. And so his products are so important for me. I'm going to start stressing this to people about the products that I'm taking. They're helping me. I can't promise they're going to help everybody. I'm just saying they're helping me with inflammation, helping me with my mouth, just overall health. Like I just need overall health. And I think we all do at this point because a lot of people didn't know what inflammation was. A lot of people don't know how important the 7.0 balance is in your mouth. See, that's what I was trying to show you guys before. 7.0 balance. What we didn't talk about is this is vegan, but your products are vegan, right? They're organic. Are they kosher?
Yeah, they are
They're
kosher.
kosher,
It's not labeled, but they are made
right?
of kosher ingredients.
And and PETA. I would say PETA.
Yeah.
The bunny.
So,
The bunny.
right. We do have the endorsement of PETA.
Mm-hmm.
We went through a certification process that our ingredients are not only
Mm-hmm.
vegan, but they're also sourced from animal cruelty free sources.
Right.
And products also, one thing, because I get asked this more and more, it's manufactured in the US. So this is a US
Mm-hmm.
based product. I think if you took a close look, not every product on the market is from domestically, but that's
Mm-hmm.
something that we're certainly proud of.
Yes.
The other key thing, Jenny, just to remind people, or if they haven't heard about it, is that we did look at the entire market that we could find, and now we're up to north of 350 individual SKUs of
Wow.
toothpaste and mouthwash.
Yeah,
And we've
it
mapped each ingredient to the National Institute of Health, their PubChem website, and we discovered there's now over 120 harmful ingredients in many, if not most, of today's oral care brands, whether it's
wow.
toothpaste or mouthwash. And we've made the commitment. And one of the key things is that we've ensured that none of those ingredients are included in our formulation.
Right.
So that's another key benefit with the product is that it is free of harmful ingredients. And we list it on our website. We link all those ingredients back to PubChem. So you as a consumer can even do the research, go take a look at PubChem, and you may be shocked about how many
Mm-hmm.
harmful ingredients and some ingredients that taken in mass volume are really
Right.
poisonous, carcinogens,
Mm.
but they're out there. And
Yeah.
unfortunately, they're in a lot of today's products. And just a lot of people are not aware of it. And again, so much of this, I continue to reinforce this is personal choice.
Right.
But what we're really trying to do is put the best product that we can formulate out there and give the consumer additional choice on living healthier and ultimately happier with the products that they're selecting.
Right. And Howard, regarding children, you were looking at toothpaste. This is actually how Howard came up with this because one of his friends said to him, "Have you ever looked to see at the grocery store or at the I don't know at Walgreens or wherever like oh
Yeah,
what's in these things?" And he was like, "No." Yeah. So he went there. Guess what it said? If your children swallow this, you need to call poison control or you need to go to the hospital. How many of your kids swallow their toothpaste? And these are children's toothpaste.
Right. That was the trigger, was discovering that tube of toothpaste
Mm.
with that warning label about if swallowed, child under 6, get immediate medical attention or call poison control. And it listed poison control's phone number on it. And the sad thing, Jen, is that that product's still on the market today. And
Is it a big name?
yeah,
Probably a big name, yeah.
it doesn't matter. The
Now, I
point
don't
is
know the
that
name. I'm just saying it's probably a big name that's everywhere.
someone knows that, had to put a warning label on a tube of children's toothpaste, and yet, felt, okay, let's still go to market with this. So that just didn't make a lot of sense to us as we developed our product line.
So what they do have for kids, look at this packaging. Isn't it really cute? Now this is their bubblegum flavor. And if the kids don't want the bubblegum flavor, which they recently reformulated the taste, right, for the bubblegum flavor, for bubblegum. But they also have cinnamon. So if kids like cinnamon flavor, or they just have the regular flavor too, of which I don't use the kids stuff, but and they have non-CBD also. This is their CBD, but fresh mint. So I mean, they've got all the flavors that kids would probably like. You could choose from one of them. But yeah, I think it's great.
On the other side of it too, Jen, we've learned that there's adults who, for whatever reason, they don't like anything minty. They don't like fresh mint, which is a blend of spearmint, peppermint, and wintergreen, or cinnamon, which is a blend of cinnamon, vanilla, and mint. And we do have adults who actually prefer the bubble gum too. So it works both ways. Efficacy is exactly the same. The fact it doesn't contain any harmful ingredients. If you have a really young child, say 2 or under, of course, we would recommend consult with your pediatrician or your child's dentist, pediatric dentist. But we feel that, any child, this could benefit the product compared to the other choices that are on the market.
And the other thing is, I mean, if you look at the ingredients in this, it's really cool because it's GMO, as you said, gluten-free, which is very important for me, again. And I do not know what SLS-free is, but Howard can explain that if you'd like to. So that's important too.
Yeah. And there are more brands eliminating SLS, but SLS stands for sodium lauryl sulfate.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm.
And it's essentially, in origin, it's a chemical that's a detergent. And its main benefit is it's in toothpaste. And the main benefit with SLS is that it really provides that foaming sensation when you brush. I was
going to say that, yeah.
That's all it does. It helps foam. And again, we've ensured that it doesn't include it. So our product is more gel-like than paste-like. But that's one of the unique things that someone may experience. And we get the feedback all the time is that, yeah, I like your toothpaste. It tastes good. However, it doesn't foam. That's strange to me. So just to inform people, we have a product that we believe works really well. It doesn't contain harmful ingredients. It's fluoride free. It'll get your pH level up, but it's not going to foam.
Exactly. So I just opened this. I just opened it. But how cool is that? They're the spout that comes out. Actually, you can see how much toothpaste is left in here. This is glass. Everything's made out of glass for the toothpaste. You can have a concert, right? But also with the breath spray, if you pull this out, don't tell your kids, that's glass too. So this is glass also. What they're trying to do is protect the products so there's no leaching with plastic. And most of the toothpaste you see, actually all of them on the store shelves, they're in those plastic tubes, right? They're really easy to squeeze, but the plastic is leaching into those products.
And Jen, not only does plastic leach, and it certainly doesn't help with essential oils, but as we were developing our brand too, really one of the shocking things we learned along the way is that it's estimated worldwide 1 billion plastic tubes of just toothpaste worldwide hit landfills every year. So we made the commitment to not use any plastic tubes or bottles. As you
Right.
know, our focus is on recyclable materials.
Nice go.
And that's really a big part of our brand, is that we want materials that can be recycled, or at minimum, you could take that toothpaste bottle, which, by the way, the mess-free pump, there's less waste. So it's been shown that it'll last twice as long as a squeeze tube. But after you're done with
Yeah.
it, you could use that bottle if you wanted to
Mhm.
for a hand cream, for sunscreen.
Mhm.
The mouthwash bottle, you could repurpose it for a water bottle, things like that.
It's really
So
interesting
that's
to
our
bring that up.
commitment, is that, no product package is perfect, but
Yeah.
we made this commitment up front that we were not going to
Right.
use plastic tubes or bottles with our
Right.
toothpaste and mouthwash.
Yeah. And the thing is, with your toothpaste, you only squeeze it like 3 times. And you're like, only 3 times? Because you squeeze, how much toothpaste in those plastic containers do you squeeze on your toothbrush?
Right.
I mean, you fill out that whole thing and you could think, well, 3 or 4, like 3 squirts or whatever isn't going to be enough, right? And then it's not foaming. And you're like, well, that's really not enough. But you don't want it to foam. As he was just discussing, I went back to a big brand just to try it for like 2 days. I tried it one day and I was like, all right, that's disgusting, because now I know what's in there. I'm like, I don't care if it's a little tube that your dentist gives you. No. Try not to use those if you don't have to. We're not telling you it's bad for you, but we're telling you it's not good for you.
Yeah.
At least
And
I am.
again,
I can say that, but
sure. And just to provide the information, our website
right.
at the top navigation,
Mm-hmm.
you'll see the compare tool. Just hit on compare, and you will
Right.
see the research, the ingredients. You can
Mhm.
look at the report. You can
Yeah.
even look at the individual labels we looked at,
Mhm.
and any of the harmful ingredients that match are highlighted in red. And again,
Right.
it's linked to that PubChem report. So just trying to provide information to the consumer so you
Mhm.
can make a better decision. Again, it is
Yeah.
personal choice. And we get feedback of, well, I'm not that concerned about alcohol being in mouthwash. Well, that's totally
There's
fine.
no alcohol in any of his products. None.
None,
So,
none in ORL. But
yeah,
there are people
exactly.
who,
In
when
Europe.
they've done the
Yeah.
research, are like, hey,
Right.
that's not a big deal. I put it in my mouth 10, 15 seconds twice a day. I spit it out. No biggie. Totally respect that. All that really says to me, Jen, is that that's really not the consumer we're trying to cater to.
Yes.
And it's
Yes.
the consumer who's trying to live a more active, natural, organic lifestyle,
Mm-hmm.
and who's more and more concerned
Right.
about ingredients, not just for herself, but also for her family. That's really who we're trying to target here.
I've been on a veterans podcast actually before, and the
Right.
reason he was interviewing me was about CBD, and he said he had an issue with drugs and stuff like that and alcohol, and he's like, I can't take any tinctures or anything on the CBD side that have alcohol in them. So this is very important that you don't have any alcohol in your products, and I want to stress that because I do have people that have gone through rehab for alcoholism, and they do not want anything with alcohol in it. I mean, even toothpaste, because or mouthwash, because that will throw them back in kind of over the train again. They'll be like, okay, well, I'm going to go back to that just because of that. And it's really sad, but it happens. People don't realize. I mean, this guy was like, I can't even have like white wine vinegar or red wine vinegar in my food or my salad dressing because I can taste the alcohol. And all of a sudden I'm like, I'll drink the whole bottle. That's kind of crazy, but they do that. I mean, they can't help it. And we'll do anything to help these people. I shouldn't say these people, but anybody, because there are a lot of people that just can't handle that. And a lot of people are diabetics, for example. They can't have the sugar in the toothpaste. They can't have it. And that's not good for your toothpaste either. Like,
Right.
You have cavities and then you have sugar in your toothpaste. So I don't know. Even the fake sugar. Look at Howard's mouth. It's gone. Maybe he has no comment on that. I don't know how many places have sugar in their toothpaste, but it tastes like it. I'm sorry?
No, you're raising a great point about other consumers that would have different sensitivities, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Dry mouth's another one, which a lot of people are afflicted, or even some, unfortunately, some patients going through some serious cancer-related treatments, chemotherapy. A lot of times, an end result is dry mouth or blisters in the mouth. And
Yeah.
our goal is at least to provide an option with lack of those harmful ingredients and not providing really a burning sensation. That's at least our goal with our product. To your earlier point, everyone does react differently. So I can't guarantee, oh, our products don't burn. But what I can guarantee is that, again, we formulated with the best organic xylitol ingredients and plant-based essential oils and selective vitamins and minerals, and locking into that pH balance to help support just your fight with inflammation overall by doing your little, call it a smaller part, with supporting your mouth's ecosystem with that perfect pH balance.
Yes. And also, I was going to bring up to my vegan friends that a lot of these vegan toothpaste that you guys are using that we think are like the best, we don't have name names because we're not going to name names, but they're vegan. But guess what? They have all those chemicals in there that you don't want to have in your body. And these guys don't have it in their products. I'm sorry that I'm being very listen to me, but I'm serious though. I mean, for me, it is so important because I don't want to have extra chemicals in my body. I don't think they think, oh, it's just toothpaste, whatever. It goes through your cells, like your skin and your mouth and everything, your tongue, everything. Our mouths are they're like kind of like what do they say about your eyes? It's like that.
It definitely leads and connects to your overall health. There's no doubt about it.
Right.
The other side of that too, Jen, is that there's just, people who may have a perception about any brand, right? But you've got to really understand it. Sometimes you do have to do a little bit more research or try to do some homework. And we're just trying to help people and inform them. CBD, it may help with those that have more serious periodontal issues.
I'm just going to ask
slow bone loss, gum irritation. So that's really the main reason why we have a formulation included with full spectrum CBD oil. It's for those patients that have a more serious periodontal state. And then certainly, secondly, those that are just trying to, from a health and wellness point of view, try to introduce more CBD into their life. Again, overall fighting inflammation.
Right.
And I think you're starting to see more and more brands. There's bottled water brands now, with alkaline, high in pH. You've got, a health and wellness brand focusing for women known as Fresh, spelled PHRESH. So there's a growing acknowledgement of how not only acidic, but just our body's challenge with inflammation, and what are ways and techniques and opportunities to counter that and offset that, just so we can be healthier.
Right. Exactly. And you guys, just so you know, that ORL is not an MLM. They're not that's not what I'm selling or trying to get you guys to use. This is actually in grocery stores and high-end grocery stores. And actually Russ can tell you about that because they're on the East and the West Coast now. They're in periodontal offices, dental offices. Not that many though quite yet, because they're still trying to. These offices, they don't carry it quite yet.
We're still a growing brand, but we're in health and wellness, as you mentioned, spas and boutiques, apothecaries, naturopath doctors, offices have started to pick us up. So we're fortunate that helping get the word out. And again, our goal is, one, to obviously provide a choice, a natural choice, something healthier. And then two, we do pride ourselves as a business to just try to be a real easy company to do business with. So we stand behind our product. We very rarely, if customer has an issue, very rarely have someone who wants to return something. But even in those instances, just candidly, Jen, we just refund money, and I don't even want the product back. It's like, once the product leaves our purview, it's out there. No need to send it back. If you're telling me you don't like it for whatever the reason is, or something's not right about it, I believe you. I'm going to give your money back because I want you at least to walk away saying that was a real good company to do business with, and they really stand behind what they believe in.
Exactly. Well, Howard, we're about finished here, But would you like to let everybody know again what their big Black Friday, Cyber Monday deal is again?
Yeah. So again, for you, Jen, and you've got a code, right? Jen
Yep.
50, right? Where's your graphic? You haven't put that up yet.
Oh, you know what? It was, sorry, I took it down. Here you
Yeah,
go.
get
Hang on a
that back
second.
up there. But
Get
we're
up.
offering exclusively for Jen's tribe this Black Friday opportunity. It is that mega bundle. So toothpaste, mouthwash, and breath spray with CBD or without CBD, 50% off. So the CBD bundle, which is normally $75, it's only $37.50 for Black Friday. And the non-CBD bundle, which total retails about $41, it would just be just under $20 with any order. And all you have to do is go to orlcares.com or orlcbd.com, either website, and use the code GEN50 and you'll get that opportunity. It's out there.
So I also have my link. They can go through that too, right? With the code in that way too. So you guys can go directly to their site, look at everything else they have. They have a lot of products. Or you can go the way that he just told you to, or you can go through my website that I have on there. But either way, it's going to be great. They definitely get it there to you before Christmas or the holidays. How about Hanukkah? I think you could probably get there before Hanukkah too, right?
Yeah, anyone ordering today basically is going to ship today or tomorrow. So when we ship primarily UPS or USPS, depending on the destination. And sometimes, even with all the challenges that the Postal Service has had, we've been tracking. Postal Service many times is the fastest way to ship.
Right. Remember, everybody, these are great stocking stuffers too. Like these little mask things, I call them the mask savers. They're breath savers when you take your mask off. If you guys just pull your mask away a little bit and breathe into it and smell it, I'm telling you, you guys are going to really realize that maybe you don't have the best breath. I have. I'm like, wow, okay, didn't know it was so bad. But I'm like, is it that bad all the time? I'm like, I got to use that before I go into anywhere. I'm just like, okay. But it's good to know, though. It's good to know. But Howard, how else can they get in touch with you? Through LinkedIn or?
Yeah, LinkedIn or consent, drop an email. My email is simply Howard at ORL LABS. That's orallabs.com. LinkedIn, Instagram, pretty easy to find. So,
and what exactly is your title again with ORL?
I'm one of the co-founders.
Yeah, and it's also a veteran. You guys have veterans, correct? Is it a veteran-based company? And no,
our company, no. I've got business partners, but yeah, they're not veterans.
They're not. Oops, sorry about that. But one's a woman, right? But they're wonderful gentlemen. But all the information is down here below our video right here, or live, I should say. It's going to be great. And please look at all the other products that they have. But the mega bundle is only for my clients.
The only place you're going to find it is through you, Jen, right?
Yeah, you will not find that on their website. So you'll need to just put in that code. That's it, right? Or do they have to get the three? Do they get the three products and then you put in the code, or how do they do that, Howard?
Yeah, when you go through checkout, you put in those three products and you put Gen 50 and it'll trigger. And then if anyone has any problems, just let us know. Again, we'll take completely care of that. So
they should get the mouthwash, the breath spray, and the toothpaste. Yep. And they just put the code in, then they'll get that deal. Yep. And you guys, you know what? They're great stocking stuffers too. Not just the breath spray, but all of it. All of it's really great. And it'd be fun.
Well, Jen, thank you so much for the opportunity and certainly appreciate your enthusiasm. Yes, and have a great Thanksgiving. And everyone watching this, happy holidays, great Thanksgiving. Yeah. And look forward to connecting soon. You too, Howard. Love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye, Howard. Take care. Bye.